We are back in the roomie and our brain cells are gone. We have just dropped off the rental cars at the rental place in Noda. We hardly slept last night. We only got like maybe 3 hours of sleep because we were having just far too much fun driving in all the wrong directions. But it was late when we got back. But yeah, the cars are dropped off now. And we are heading to our first shop, which is Yashio Factory. I'm super excited to see these guys because their cars are sick. I mean, we just shot Rentaro's car like last week in Hyogo, which was really cool. And that car kind of gave us a taste of what Yashio Factory cars are actually like. Now I'm excited to see what Okachan's been cooking up at the shop. And I've got a package from SerialNine that I'm going to be dropping off on behalf of them. So yeah, it should be pretty cool. Let's go see some pink S chassis. Okay, so we delivered the SerialNine package to Okachan. He's currently just opening up some shift knobs in the back right now to check them out. And he's given us permission to wander around the shop a little bit and show you what's here. This car is absolutely bananas. I can't believe how wide it is. I just want to point out that there's like a whole whack of just like SR20s just sitting outside. They're all just hanging out. 6 SR20s just all hanging out outside of Yashio Factory. This S14, this cool S15, and then of course that incredible car, as well as everything else that's inside the shop and around here. Mental. Okay, well, Yashio Factory was nuts once again. Everybody here is just so hospitable. As soon as we walk in and say hey, it's just immediately like pulling cars out, showing us what's going on. Just a mutual love for these cars goes a really long way in this country, it seems, which is just so encouraging that the love for these cars persists internationally. Yeah, Okachan was awesome. He like immediately put SerialNine swag like on the Z that they had out front, and he jumped right in and grabbed all the Checkpoint stuff that we had for him, and I think that's going to be going on some stuff around his shop, which is super cool. We're going to stop at Deus Ex Machina Ascusa, which is like a chain of really cool motorcycle themed shops. I mean, I've been to the one in Los Angeles a bunch. The fact that they have one in Japan I think is really cool. They've got a really cool brand image and I'm really inspired by them, so stoked to see that. And then after that we're going to head down to Daikoku to link with Tanaka-san. So it should be a pretty good day. I think we're going to try and keep it a little shorter than what we were doing yesterday with the rental cars because we are tired. But yeah, Rumi is parked and we are now in Tokyo. We're going to check out Deus Ex Machina. Like I said earlier, I've been to the Los Angeles location for this place a whole bunch of times, and I've always found it super inspiring, just the way they combine like motorcycles and clothing and good food and all this stuff. And I've heard amazing stuff about the Japan location, and this is now my first time ever visiting a Deus Ex that isn't in North America. So yeah, it's not like Japanese cars, but it's just a very good vibe, very inspiring design, and yeah, sort of something that I find inspiration for Checkpoint in, despite not necessarily being in the same lane that we're in. So yeah, I'm excited to show you guys this stuff, and I'm excited to see it for myself, so this should be pretty cool. Daikoku. We're actually like 10 minutes away. I'm hoping we do not screw up getting into the parking area, because what we've learned the hard way yesterday was if you make one small mistake coming off the off-ramp into Daikoku, PA, it's game over. Like, you're gonna spend $20 more on tolls, and it's gonna take you like a half an hour to get back there because it makes you go over some bridges and loop around and do a whole bunch of funny business. So we're gonna try and get this right, get to the PA, and link up with Tanaka-san and his yellow RWB Porsche 911. That is a wrap for tonight's shoot with Tanaka-san. What an absolute pleasure it is to be able to be in Japan and shooting cars like this. I can't imagine like being able to tell my younger self that at 26 I'd be here in Japan hanging out with people like this, doing stuff like this, and just living most of what I dreamt of when I was a kid. This is fantastic. I cannot wait to see the photos these guys edit. I took a few photos myself. I'm gonna be sending those off to Dylan to play with. I'm super excited to see what he comes up with. And yeah, I am on cloud 9 right now. I have never been more motivated in my entire life to get an RWB. Thanks for watching. That's literally all I got. I'm at a loss for words. So this video is done. Boom. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Today is actually kind of a special day because Harrison, Renworks, one of the guys that I was traveling in Japan with, is actually just about to release his pre-orders for the photo books that he's been working on. So I will include a link to that pre-order in the description of this video. He runs a page called Style Bandits, and that's where he's going to be doing a big series of photo books. Here's a couple renders of what that first one's going to look like and what you can expect. And go check out his website if you're interested in pre-ordering one of those or any of the future editions, because tons and tons of the Japan content that you've seen in our videos, he was there with us and shot content of all of it. It's going to end up in all these photo books. So makes a nice mantelpiece. It should be pretty cool. I can't wait to see one for myself.